comes back too.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. That was me on the call, Jojo. Me, his fucking niece.
Well, I hope he does come back.
He won't, because I can guarantee you he heard me. Don't scare him away. Hell, that's my family. He deserves to be scared after what he did to everybody. Talking about, I called her when I first got there. No, the fuck he didn't. He didn't answer my calls. He didn't answer my texts. He didn't answer my messages. He didn't answer my social media. He blocked everything. Yes, I'm his niece. Yes. He won't call back because I can tell you right now, he heard me. No, my mom got released. She's living with my grandparents and Josh right now because she can't be on her own. Her kids work, so we can't be there for her during the day. I won't calm down. And if you think I'm going to, you're out of your mind. Okay? So that's that. Because so I'm at the hospital, Delana.
You know, well, I hope you come back, Josh. I mean, you took in questions from,
but not the people that matter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he heard me. He heard me. What did he do, Mandy? I don't have the time to explain that if you don't already know. I ain't here for explaining. If you don't know, then you're clearly in the wrong one. I don't care what's on the internet forever.
She said
I don't know who the fuck Ruby is.
Have a history of not making good decisions.
Nope, Ruby was not my old accountant. Use that name because I don't like it.
Josh have a history of making not good decisions?
No, not at all. Not at all. Why am I here? I don't know. Why are you here? Okay, thank you, Paula. Yeah. She's 2 hours away from me, so it's kind of difficult right now because I work Monday through Friday. But yeah, I can go see her if I wanted to. And I get that straight, but I have to wait for the weekends to go and see her. Candy stripper because that's a choice that you could make right now. Well, he's listening.
I hope you come back in, Josh.
I don't know if he's actually listening. They just say he probably is. KJ, that's what I heard. He is a great guy, Barry. I've known him my whole life. We're only 4 years apart. I grew up with him. Like, there are pictures of him holding me as a fucking baby. Well, get happy. I really want to. However, my mom survived a widowmaker heart attack.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay. She survived. That's the most important thing. And I can't do that in a house that she's in, you know? I don't know. Maybe he did, and I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with whoever he wants to. Man, woman, man and woman. But the fact that this psychopath, this absolute idiot of a psychopath is disgusting.
Okay,
the man it's just disgusting.
Josh's niece, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to be very nice, I promise. Can everybody else hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I ask you a few questions? Like basic questions?
As long as they're not about anyone but Josh.
Okay, perfect. That's what I was going to ask you.
Okay.
has he tried to make amends with y'all? And if it's okay with you, can you tell us your side he did to your family? If you feel like it, you do not.
He didn't try to make amends with me. He said he talked to me right when he got there. A complete and total and absolute lie. He blocked me on every avenue of communication from the second I started calling him, because at first all I had was, he's in Pennsylvania for 6 months. And then I'm like, well, that don't make no damn sense. And then I looked online and saw he's with these people. And then I hashtag these people on Twitter. That's what I do because I'm, whatever. And I was like, oh no. And I started calling him and he would not answer me. And then the same number I've had for years for him. Somebody answered and goes, I don't know who you're trying to call. Right number.
Hey, Bubbles. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Okay. There's a few more things I need to ask you, and I promise I'm gonna be really sweet about it, and I'm not gonna try and like dig into your personal business. Okay.
You're fine.
So I'm not gonna like tear you apart.
Trust and believe. If I don't want to answer something, you'll know it.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
see
sorry.
this is.
Hold
Oh
on
no,
one
no,
second.
baby, you're
Mr.
fine.
One second. Mr. Perfect, if you can tell me how to turn on my camera, I'd be happy to do so. So I don't know how to do it.
On this college, you can't. So just leave her alone. Let me ask her questions.
Well, there's Josh just came in and fell out. So Josh, you're listening. Come on in.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on in,
okay,
buddy.
sweetheart. Hold on, Dawn. Okay, sweetheart. Another question. If you feel like it, can you explain him leaving, how it affected you and your family? If you'd like to
It broke my heart.
explain. Like, I want to hear. I'd like other than Jimmy and everybody else's side. I'd rather hear from a family member.
Right. At first, it was strange because he left and didn't buy it from the beginning, because from what my mother told me, okay, my mother told me that she was told to go train for Walmart for 6 months. I mean, what? That doesn't happen. And so I was super, super untrusting from the beginning about why he was leaving. He's a grown-ass man. He's a whole grown-ass man. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I agree.
And I'm good with it. However, the way he did it was incredibly wrong. Joshua, you broke my heart. Okay? We spent our childhood together and you broke my fucking heart over a psychopath. About you or Kate. And I would also like to point out to everyone, Kate, okay, she's a whole grown-ass woman as well. Now, I don't mean that she should stay there. But what I'm saying is, someone said, oh, you left her there. No, he didn't leave her there.
Exactly. I agree. Josh did not leave her there. She can leave on her own free will. Do you think Josh looked kind of malnutritioned when he came back?
Yes.
Do you believe he might be the family stuff is situated?
I hope not. I absolutely hope not, but I really wish I could, but I didn't get a single word from him at the hospital, and him anyway. I was for my mom, and so
I understand.
that, and then we had to leave, and he stayed there with my grandparents, because I was with my sisters, and so that's how that went down. And then we left, and that's the last time. He still hasn't reached out to me. He still hasn't added me on any social media. As far as I know, I'm blocked on all accounts, but he deleted almost all of his social media. So.
So, you guys, the reason why I'm asking her these questions is because I wanted to hear from her side, not just Josh's side, okay? Because she has a right to speak out too. And she's hurt. And I wish your mother the best. I hope she recovers. I wish your family nothing but the best, and I hope all of y'all can help Josh get out of whatever, and just be a happy family again.
You know, Josh, since I know you're listening, I absolutely adore you. I always have. I love you so much. You're my uncle. You always will be, but you were a real dumbass for a few months. If you didn't see, if you can sit there and tell me and with a straight face and don't stammer and don't make your voice go all high like you do when you're lying, okay? If you can sit there and tell me that you think he's a good man with good intentions,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell me that, Josh, with a straight look on your face, you are out of your fucking mind and you need help. Because that man that you state does not hurt her in any way, literally. And
Josh isn't in here.
He's not in here? Oh, well.
No, someone's saying let him up. I say he's not in here. Yeah.
Oh.
I would let him up when she was done with with what she was saying, if he's still in here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope, he's not in
No,
here.
babe. No. Finish what you're saying.
He
Because I know you're
literally
really
stated,
upset.
I hit her. That's what he said. I hit her. I
Mm-mm.
hit her. That Valentine's Day video, when you saw her face go from smiling to fear, and I don't care what that crackhead says, that was absolute fear.
And
Jimmy's nothing,
folks,
and he will never
y'all
be
can call
anything.
me, and everybody in the whatchamacallit chat, y'all can say I'm slurring and all this other stuff. I'm sick, so yes, I'm on a lot of medication, so go fuck yourself. Not back to the niece. I don't know your name, so I don't want you to give
My
out
name is
your name,
Tiffany.
so I'll just call you Lise, the niece.
My name is
Stephanie? Tiffany? Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I have one more
Nice
thing to
to
say.
meet you.
You too. Thank you so much for being so respectful and asking questions that matter. Um, so the one thing about the weight loss, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge student of Korean and Korean history and everything. And the one thing I've always said about North Korea is, in a country where everyone's starving, you probably should never trust the only fat guy in the country.
Mm.
And as Kate withers away and Josh began to wither away, Mr. Beerbelly kept his weight.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that too, and I was Josh, because when he shaved his head and he looked so pale and so tiny, he looked like he had cancer.
Yeah, it scared me.
It scared me too, and I don't even know the man very much.
Yeah,
If Josh is in here, I'll drop.
Well, you
So
know
she
what,
can
and
speak to him.
No, I think
I
other
have to
people
say,
like to ask her questions, though, Bukrifa.
Oh, who else would like to call in and ask her questions?
fuck off, locked and loaded. You've been bullshitting since the minute I came up. Don't nobody give a shit what you want. So fuck.
Ooh, I like
I'm
you.
sorry.
I like you. I'm gonna
Don't
follow
nobody
you.
care
I
what you
like
want.
you.
We ain't here for your fucking entertainment, piece of shit. We're here to talk about my uncle and the hurt he did to my family. So if you don't like it, fuck off.
Exactly. I'm asking her very nice questions. I'm not, trying to dig into her like everybody else. Okay. I'm just getting her opinion on how her family felt and how it hurt her. Okay. Has nothing to do with Josh, or it has nothing to do with Kate and Jimmy. It's just little questions I wanted to ask her.
Sorry, I didn't mean to slur. I had smoke in my throat because I was vaping. My bad.
It's okay, honey. I don't care. You're very sweet. What else was I gonna ask you?
Please stop asking that. I told you I know that is what was told to me. Okay, stop asking pedantic questions that have no matter in anything. So not you, but anyway.
Oh, I know.
Thank you so much. Oh, okay, Yankee.
One more question.
I'm sorry.
Hi, girl.
Do you think that y'all will ever close as y'all were again after all of this?
I don't know.
I hope so.
Call Hi, girl.
Oh no, I'm about to hang up. I just want to ask her a few questions. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope that you and your family can work things out and get back to normal. And good luck, and I followed you, and
Thank
you're in
you.
my heart, sweetie. I wish you
Thank you.
nothing. You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Bequeefa. All right, who wants to call in next? We got Josh's niece up here.
That's not a question.
Really? Woo-wee! Josh, you can come back in. He did come back in, but he left.
Yeah, because you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Josh, would you rather call in and talk yourself or up on the beam? I know people say the beam.
No, I don't, Pi. To win? When? You got to specify a time here. Are we talking about in general or what? Mike, well, the weight is a big thing. Mentally, I don't know.
Where's Diesel at?
Thank you, Jackie. No, he's never done anything like this before. All life says, I have a beef with Diesel. I don't know who Diesel is, but apparently somebody's got beef with him.
Diesel Stack. Diesel Stack, if you're watching, tell Josh to come back in. If he just wants to call in himself, hey, we can do it. You know, you don't have to talk. I mean, if he doesn't want to talk, you can't force him to talk.
I'm not sure, Pi. I'm not sure. At least this time I see you, he's home. Yeah.
Josh needs help and is in a bad piece, isn't helping him mentally.
Well, it's nice that you have an opinion. He gonna say he makes money on YouTube. That's the funniest damn shit I've ever heard in my whole life. That boy buys a damn person pays him money on there. What the hell? Except for my uncle. He can be scared of me. He should be scared of me. That's right.
Diesel, could you ask Josh if he wants to call in himself?
You know,
We can
Jackie,
do
I hope
that
he does too.
because
really do.
I won't force him to talk to his niece if he doesn't
No,
want
I'll
to.
hang up if he wants to come back. I don't care. I had to say.
Just message him, Josh, and see if he wants to come back in.
Candy Stripper, I am mad at Jimmy. I am furious with that little piece of nothing. Piece of a meat sack is what he is. He spent it all on dinner. I'm not sure, Heidi. That's what I heard. That's just what I heard. So I'm not saying that is gospel, but I heard. Yeah, I've been in the drama community on
Just a few
YouTube
more
for a long.
questions myself. I mean, him up there, and I won't have anybody else call in, Josh. I mean, Diesel.
Jackie says, I think Tiffany would kill Jimmy
I'm
if she
not going
saw
to
him.
force him to talk to anybody.
And hopefully he will, Jewel. I really, really hope he does. I don't want bad things for him. I don't want bad things for the depths of hell. For those, I don't want bad things for them. So, and I hope not Mike ever arrests. I know there's two mics in here, so I'll make sure I'm talking to the right one. I hope he never goes back. And Jeff, I love these names. Jeff, yeah, he's a cult wannabe. He's too fucking pathetic to get it done, though. Yes, I think he's been brainwashed. Or, and here's another one that a lot of my family believes, well, not my family, I shouldn't say that. A lot of close family friends believe that he's just ashamed of what he did. So he's going to act like everything was hunky dory and nothing went wrong. I agree with you, Jody. I agree with you. Look, everybody knows that. I'm sorry if I say anything's wrong. Everybody knows that he just wanted Josh there for the money. That's it. That's all he wanted. And if I could find the fucker that bought my uncle's car, I would show him how Jimmy lied about what was wrong with that car. Yeah, I know. Svan. Suddenly, I'm Swedish. No, I don't think so, Pi.
Yeah, okay, hon. He's gonna come
You want me
back.
to go? Me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going anyway. I say what I need to
Okay.
say. So
Thanks for
if you
calling
guys
in.
see,
I embarrassed it for your mom.
if you guys see
Yeah.
Josh, tell him what I said. Yeah, in case you didn't hear. Okay, bye, guys.
Yep. Take it. Okay. Thanks for coming back, Josh. Why won't he talk? Well, I'm not going to force him to talk to anybody. I mean, if he doesn't want to talk to her, you can't force him to talk to her. Plain as that. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. I don't know if that's your niece or not. I mean, it's none of my business. But
I didn't hear it.
I'm not gonna
My
force
phone
you
had
to.
died.
I'm not gonna force you to talk to anybody.
Yeah, no, my phone died, so I took a shower right quick, and now it's charged up, so I came back.
But I don't care. I like smelling. I like the aroma.
Yeah, so my phone was charging up, so that was.
All right. Well, okay. Yeah. Like I said, would you? I don't know if you would take a question from Mike, or would you take a couple questions from Conger before we get out of here?
I will try. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but I will try.
Okay. Like I said, you don't have to answer anything you don't want to, like you
I will-
did with
I will try.
Sprinks and Chris. I don't think Conger could be any worse than them.
Let's hope not.
Okay, Conger, call in if you're still in here. How's the weather where you're at? Yeah, Conger is pretty mellow on the beam. Somebody get Conger in here. He is just in here. Shit. Josh,
I'm glad everybody thinks I'm lying. I'm glad they were there with me and knew the whole story. I'm glad they all know that. Amazing to me. Yeah, no big thing. I can.
no, he's not. That's all right. Maybe get to be with his son. Someone else is coming up. Jeff. You know who Jeff is?
That's how I get introduced. Thanks. I'm more than just Stormy's boyfriend. I'm my own person. I just have. It seemed very odd to me. So when Josh, when your niece called in, everybody could hear her but you. And then when you were absent, but then when she left the call-in, you called back in. So that is your niece, and you just don't want to speak to her, or?
No, I did not hear. I could not hear her on the first one. I could not hear it at all. All I heard was static. And
okay, well,
then
Donlod, I haven't been in your scope the last couple of minutes. Did he on the call-in?
No.
So
Yeah.
you
He
don't
said he couldn't. He said he couldn't hear her.
I couldn't hear her. My phone was dying
Can she call
on
back
the.
in real quick then, and I'll hang up, and everybody will hang up, so you can just talk to her and see if this really is your cousin or not. She's still in the scope right now. I don't know. I don't follow her or anything.
Yeah, I said if he, I don't know if it was your cousin. I mean, if you don't want to talk to her, hey, that's cool. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
that's
it is
fine. That's fine. But
your
if it
cousin or
isn't
not.
if it isn't your cousin, then you may want to squash that so people don't think this person. You know, you don't want someone family when they're not. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
All right, thank you.
Is it your cousin? I don't know. Did you hear it when they called in?
I didn't, but I can go rewatch the scope and find
Okay.
out.
Well, let us know. So then
Yeah.
So, you know how that goes. We don't want people lying and say they're your relative.
Oh yeah.
There's Mr. Conga.
What's happening?
Hey, what's going on?
So, I think you've known before that I worked for UPS, correct?
No, I did not know that.
I told you that before. Well,
Not that I'm remembering.
you said you picked up the package at the UPS store, which UPS stores.
Yes.
You picked it up from them.
Yes.
Took it to Jimmy at the house.
Yeah.
He showed it, opened it up, and there was the little pinata. Inside the pinata was the tracking device and some candy.
Well, the tracking device was inside the head of the pinata.
Oh, well, it was inside the pinata though.
Yeah, it was inside the pinata. Yeah.
Okay. He showed the box.
Yeah. Okay.
The box did not have a UPS scan tag on it, which the scan tag is what UPS scans to determine what truck it goes on and where it needs to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That wasn't there.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. So how did UPS put a whatever? And
We called them, and they said that some guy brought it in and handed it to him, and they had his name on it, so they put it in the box. That's what they told us.
UPS cannot do that until it's against the law.
That's what they did. I mean, they gave it to me, so that's all I know. So
them to give to Jimmy.
Yeah, they handed him and had his name on it and the address, and it was in the box, and they handed me the mail and they handed me the package. And then I said, because I took it and I didn't see anything on it, I didn't know, and I said, it's all has his name on it. So that was it.
Okay. Now he also said you guys had a joint checking account.
Yes.
Okay. So you're working your butt off, which it's all work a lot. That's at least you're an individual that likes to work.
Yep.
But so everything you made pretty much paid for everything, correct? Except for his little bit of money he made on YouTube and whatever else.
Yes.
Okay. Then you had already left, I believe, when he did this. He did a video, and in that video he shows UPS store. The little UPS stores do have PO boxes. We have at a UPS store.
Yeah.
So he's not lying about that. That's actually true. Anyway, what was I saying? He showed a video, or he was doing a thing, and he showed all these empty boxes from Amazon and everything. So why was he ordering all this pretty much crap?
It was stuff that we needed for the house. We sat down and we would talk about when he would order stuff, what he was ordering, and if we had the money to do it, and if it was something that we were really, truly needed for the house. And most of it was stuff that we had to have. So
like a spotlight stand for the phone to go on social media?
He already had that. He had that before I got there.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that he had already had before I. That was why some of the boxes, it was stuff they had already had that he had before I had gotten there.
Okay. Yeah, the TikToks are getting insane too. So I guess the investigators showed up at his house the other day.
No, I hadn't heard anything about that. I don't know anything about any of that.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, he's under an investigation, and he knows it. They put everything up on Facebook for sale. And he's trying to pretty much sell everything he can, he's trying to do a fire sale pretty much, so that him and her can get out of town pretty much. And I saw you give him, or I wasn't in the thing, but I saw where you gave him. Everybody's talked about you're giving him like $10 here and there. Okay. Why still support him? I'm not getting it. I mean, you're home now. You can start like totally fresh and like have your own life. And
yeah, that's what I'm starting to do. Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. If it comes down to where where he is charged with something down the road, put into it because you live there.
I know that.
And that's, if you're going to start over, you need to like totally not talk to him, cut him off, change your number, change your entire life. I know we had spoken in the past about things that I'm not going to discuss here. And you seem like you wanted to, get away from him then. You remember that?
Yes, I do remember that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we're not going to discuss any of that here.
Yeah.
Because I respect those things or bring that up. But it's like I know you, and I don't believe that you went there to harm him or anything like that. He blows stuff out of proportion. He twists things. Like he said he fought a bear. He was camping in the woods and fought a bear, and he did this, that, and then finally he comes on. He's like, "Well, I really didn't fight a bear." It's like, so we all knew, it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's doing this other pivot where it's like, last week they were going to leave, sell everything. Just today, it's like, oh, we're going to stay here now, and we're going to try to make it work here. And it's like every day, every hour, it's a different story. But the main thing I wanted to get across is I'm wondering if the person that brought it into the thing and gave it to him might have been Jimmy himself.
I don't know.
I mean, could you put this in my box? I'm Jimmy Soroka, and showed him his ID and had addressed himself, and I mean,
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know.
I can think of that they might, because not just anybody's going to walk off the street and walk into a UPS store and hand them a box that's taped up with like Scotch tape. And they're going to stick it in a box.
Yep. I have no idea. Yeah. Well, I just picked it up, so I have no idea. So.
No labels on it. I showed it the night he did that. I actually showed a UPS box, and people knew I worked for UPS, and I showed the scan tags and everything to deliver or leave a UPS drop off place, either way. So that'd be the only way I think it would be able to there showed his ID in the box.
Yeah, like I said, I just picked up the package, so I don't know. I just know it was in there, and I take it home. Ouch.
But
That all I did. Yep.
now, I don't know if you discussed this or not. I've been busy tonight with family and everything. How did you get home? Have you talked about that at all?
I did. I rented a car. Came home. Yeah.
And is the joint bank account closed? Now, do you have your own account now, and he's not even tied to it?
Oh yeah, we did that. We did that. Left. Yeah, we did that. A few weeks before I even knew I was leaving. So.
Okay.
We decided to go ahead and do that.
Now, were you at the end of February?
Yeah, it was the end of March. Yeah. Well, I did know that was one of the options because I said that before. We were restructuring, and the job I had, they were going to get rid of, and we could reapply for it at that store, go to a different store, which I couldn't do because I had to walk, or we could apply for a different. Was the last resort was being laid off.
So, a pharmacy tax?
I wasn't in the pharmacy. I couldn't get in there. I was doing a different position.
Oh.
I was doing a different position in the store that they're restructuring and they're just making different things.
Well, see,
and
Jimmy,
I could apply.
Jimmy said you were a pharmacy tech at the store, and they were reorganizing the store and getting rid of you guys. And I'm like, they're not getting rid of pharmacy techs at Walmart.
No, not there. No, I couldn't get into the pharmacy up there. They didn't have positions, so I had to go to a different position when I got there. I had to transfer to a different area.
Gavin, shut the fuck up. I don't really care about you. You can
so,
go.
Yeah, I was there,
you can
and
go
then they were going to
for all I care.
To restructure, and that's why they told us. They said they're going to do it, and we could apply for the positions that were available, something else in the store at another location, or that would be the last resort.
Well, since you're home, can you go back to your original job?
I am going tomorrow for an interview. Yes, because they got a couple different positions that I'm interviewing for tomorrow. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I just took vacation for the last couple weeks. I've been on vacation.
Okay. Now, you were having to walk back and forth to work, correct?
Yes, I did.
5 miles there and 5 miles back.
About that, yeah.
Okay. Why couldn't you do like Uber or Lyft or would he not allow you to do that?
I would do it sometimes if it was bad weather or really cold, or like a few times it snowed. I did that, but mainly it cost too much because by the time I had to pay the rent and pay all the bills and everything, there was hardly like nothing left. I mean, it was because it cost way too much to take the Uber up there.
Let me ask you this: what was his excuse for you having to pay all the bills? Or do you not want to talk about that?
Because I said I would. I mean, I don't discussion about it.
Okay.
I just said I would pay.
And so when you moved there, you immediately sold your Jeep.
About a month after, yeah. I was planning on selling it anyway because it would not make it through the winter. It was over 10 years old. The back windows did not work at all. The sunroof was leaking. The front, it was just, I mean, I knew it would not make it. So I had it for about a month and a half, and then I said I might as well end up selling it because it I knew it would make it through the winter. I knew it would not. And then the guy came and looked at it and told him what all was wrong with it, and he still bought it. So that was no big thing. So I mean, it wasn't anything. It wasn't the thing to do this selling it anyway, because it was. I knew, like I said, it would not make it. So that was
Stormy.
But it made it there, right?
What was that?
It made it there.
Yeah, I made it there barely. Yeah, I mean, because you gotta realize it was over 10 years old. It was like 88,000 miles on it. It barely made it there, but like I said, the three windows were saying the sunroof was leaking, the back window was not the seal was broken, so it would take more money to fix it to keep it than. Oh yeah, I mean, but it was like the thing. He did not sit there and tell me, "Oh, well, you got to sell this, you got to do this." I mean, we made our own decisions. We all made our own decisions.
Are you paying for the phone? Are you paying for what they have right now?
No, he's paying for those. I'm paying for mine.
Are you tied to an account with them? Is what I'm saying. Did you get a phone?
No.
And okay,
No.
that's what
No.
he said. He said you got the phones for them, and phone, and they have their phones.
We did the first time when we got the phones. The first time, yes.
So the
we
phones
did.
he has right now are not tied to you.
No, we're all on individual things. We're all paying our own.
The iPhone 11 Pro Max he's using, he said that you paid for, is what he said the other day. So
one from before the first I think that was the first one. I think he kept those. I don't remember if he's changed, because of when I first got there, I was paying for the ones when I first got there, and then we traded all those in, and then got the ones he has now, the ones we have now.
the one, okay, so you're not tied to that account, so you're okay.
No, no, I'm on my own and paying my own. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're home, and I hope your was it your sister? I hope she's doing better.
Yeah, she's here. She's staying with us for about another week, so doing pretty good.
I mean, everybody's like going at you and hearing everything. I'm not going to do that because I know what you've dealt with, and I just hope that you can totally steer clear of him. He's in debt $70,000. Wow. If you are in debt that much, I mean, you can. There's people you can talk to get that knocked down and have like so much off interest and all that. So,
yeah.
I just hope he doesn't have any your name that you or.
No.
Now, are you on the apartment lease?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
I was. Well, I took my stuff. I took it off before I left. Yeah, we went before I left and told him talked to the landlord and took care of everything. So
now it's out there.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Would you pull Josh with your sister staying there with Jimmy?
I mean,
or a child, if you had a child.
Oh yeah, I would.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm done. I just wanted to get the UPS thing's been on my mind since like when it happened. And but you guys have a good night. Josh, you're welcome to my scope anytime, man. Have a good night.
All right. Good night. Thank you.
Thought I felt a spider crawl on me. I was wrong about jumped. So anybody else want to call in? Fly Girl, I know you're trying to call.
Hey, Austin.
Fly Girl, Josh?
No.
Okay.
I've heard the name, but.
Hi, Josh. I just have one question.
Okay.
Did Jimmy at all, ever make you think that it would be possible?
No. He made that perfectly clear. That was not going to be an option. Several times.
All right. Just asking. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
All right. There's someone else trying to call. I don't know.
I'm just reading some of the comments here.
Oh, they canceled. Do you want to try back in Tweetheart or whatever your name is? Maybe Jeff the Drunk would have a question. I don't know. You got any questions, Jeff the Drunk?
Hi, Josh. Sorry, I have a sore throat. So when Don asked you the my question, like your daughter or your sister in that situation, and you now, would you feel okay thinking that she was like safe, left in that situation without you, and you hesitated? Why?
No, I wouldn't. I was thinking
But that should be
about
a straight answer.
I don't have he. I don't have a problem with him doing. I mean, I know I've seen all that stuff online and all the stuff and everything, but I don't have an issue with him being alone with my children, or if my sister was here and I wasn't here, I wouldn't have an issue at all.
So if you had a relationship with your daughter or your sister, you would feel okay with them being safe with him. You would just say that they. I mean,
Yeah, they'd be safe with him because he doesn't. I mean, he's not. I can't. I don't know the word I want to say, but he's not. I mean, I don't have an issue with being around anybody if I hadn't had children or anything. I wouldn't have an issue with it.
okay, so I honestly think that he brainwashed you, and I'm not trying to sound mean in any way. It's just like when a wife is with a man and they get syndrome in that position. And I wish you all the best. I think I think that's very important that you seek someone and talk to them. I know a bunch of strangers, but honestly, I think
Mm-hmm.
that the situation that you were put into, that you first were in love with him, what he did to brainwash you
Oh,
out of
checking
that
your glitching
situation
tweet.
became your reality, which is now that you should swing love, because I don't think anyone's safe with him. If you see the videos, and these are done by him, so nobody has photoshopped or added or taken away from his own words. I mean, did you see the video on Valentine's? And I'm telling you this because I'm a mom, you know?
Yeah, no, I didn't see. I heard about it, but I haven't seen. I haven't seen the videos or anything. I've heard about them, but I haven't watched it
You're
yet.
glitching.
Okay,
You're glitching.
so if you see that video, okay, I don't know if someone can play it right now, and maybe you can tell us if that was the one times that you saw that happen.
That's
Like, did
okay.
he ever yell at her for no reason? I mean, because you're saying everything's great, and our problem is that what you're saying doesn't match up with what he's doing.
Well, from what I saw, I mean, I go when I was there. What I saw, like I
So you're
said, I
trying.
don't know what they did when I was not there, or like now. I don't know, but I don't see anything. That was the
So
thing.
how long were you there for?
Let's see, September for about a half months.
So in
Wait
four and
until
a
he
half
does,
months.
Jeff. It's gonna
So four
glitch
and a
at
half
three people.
months. Anything that would concern you in any way?
No, because I mean, they would argue like normal people would argue. I mean, but it wasn't. It wasn't. I never saw any. I mean, they would argue just like everybody does,
So you
and
think it's
then
okay for him to speak for her? Is that normal?
well, he didn't do that when I was there, so I don't know. He would never do that when I was there.
You lived in 4.5 months hasn't changed from what he's doing now. I do find that, like, I don't know, that just can't happen. I do wish that you seek someone, because I do believe that he brainwashed you guys, because he spoke for you too. Like when you're having an interview, like with Stormy, she had an interview
Mm-hmm.
with you, Springs, and Chris, and whoever came up on the beam. We let you freely talk, but he would interrupt you guys in the middle of a sentence that he
Yeah, he would
didn't
do
do
that
with me.
sometimes, but he would just point stuff out.
No,
But
that's not pointing stuff out. That is speaking for you. And I think you got so caught up in the beginning of being in love with him that you just basically believed everything he told you, because you were in that phase of love. And oh my God, I get to be with Jimmy and I get to move with him. And it was like, oh my God, this is coming true. You know what I mean? So when
yeah,
you were
mm-hmm.
there, it was like a dream, and you were like, oh wow, here I am. And
Yeah,
after that, I think, sweetie, you let him manipulate you and mold you into something that you're not, because you weren't like this before you met Jimmy. You know, right?
yeah.
Okay. I
Sorry,
remember
I
the
was reading the
pizza
comments.
stove
So
when you first met him. We seen, you know, we have seen the changes in you, your weight loss, and you can say that you stopped drinking, you know, soda and all of this stuff, but we seen it. Like when your niece, and sorry to use her term, says when the fattest person, you know, the fattest one is, and all the other skinny ones. I mean, what is that? I do believe that.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything she said, so I don't know. I had to go back and rewatch the scope because I couldn't hear her.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. Love
Beautiful
doesn't
Joe
hurt,
Bucker.
and I'm gonna tell you, if there is one steak in my home, steak is going four ways: my daughter, my husband, and my two children. There's no fucking way that I'm gonna eat that fucking steak and let my other family members eat fucking shit. Doesn't hurt you. Love brings you up. Loves encourage you to be better. Love doesn't make you walk all that way. Love doesn't make you sell your car. Love doesn't force you into having a bank account. Love doesn't force you into you believing something that you are really not. Love is great. And love, think about that person is like butterflies in your stomach, and you're like, wow, but because I was there when you went to sleep, sometimes am I in this situation? Why
Yeah.
can't I leave? Why can I not break away? You you truly do love him, but he doesn't love you. Love uplifts you, brings you up, makes you feel happy. I bet you when you were walking to your job, you would think about all these things. Thought it was gonna be different, and then he gets you there, and it's boom. He broke your dreams. He broke your heart, and maybe that's Jimmy texting you, and I really don't care. But I'm telling you, I've been through this. I have kids. Life. Love doesn't hurt, Poppy, ever. Ever. So when you find someone, make sure that as much as you love them and you uplift them and they are your everything, you are also their everything. It doesn't work one way. It works both. So I truly, truly advise you, please go see. You're still young. You're a nice looking guy. Now you're getting back. You're with your mom, with your family, and they do truly love you. And maybe you should talk to your niece offline. I don't know what happened. It's none of my business, so I won't go there. I am just letting you know, Papi. Ever the past, that love will fix all of it, and you will feel like the greatest person, and you person. Okay,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. Hey, and if you need to talk to me or whatever, I'm not gonna back. I know you can contact me. I'm Yankee. We can talk, and nobody has to know about it. But take. I wish you nothing but the best, babe.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks, Don, for letting me talk in. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
I
sick.
hope you get better, honey.
Yeah, thank you. All right, bye.
Yeah, your voice is like it's been like this for quite a while. Jules, did you want to talk to Josh? Jules, I see Jules came in. I think I saw Jules. Maybe I didn't. Hi, nah. Oh, okay. Jeff the you know Jeff the drunk, Josh.
Yeah, seen him a
He's
couple
calling
times.
in. Okay, he's calling in.
Uh,
Nina, check your
Hello,
charger.
Josh.
yeah.
You hear me? I just wanted to tell you, run for the hills. Don't look back. Okay, Josh?
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, don't. out of Jimmy's sight and change your phone number.
You write this
Okay?
I
down,
already
Josh?
did that.
Change your phone number.
I already did that.
Okay. Nina, check Twitter. Stuff down, Josh? I know it's a lot to remember.
Oh yeah, I can remember everything.
Well, let's see who's calling in. Oh, Philip. Okay. Hey, Philip.
Hey, Josh, I got just one or two questions. I was born
Okay.
in Boston, in the manor, Duplin Manor by the old, oh God, it's the old army thing before you go over the tracks on Bennett Street. And my cousin
Okay.
still lives in my house that my grandfather built back in the 18 in Duplin Manor. Did you talk a lot or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Because what happened was I had sent a picture to my cousin, and he works at Abe's, and
Mm-hmm.
he said he saw Jimmy in there times. So or what? Because
No, I wasn't. No.
and because Gon's the one guy that's up there, and my
Uh-huh.
uncle owns a lot of property in Kingston because well, not no more. He passed away, but my cousins own it, and my second cousins own the houses. But he owned a lot of property in Kingston, and the house that he had, they had, Josh actually, or John's actually showed looked like one of my uncle's houses, well, my cousin's houses now. So, but I don't really remember. And the broadcast is on, you try to zoom in, and then it
Yeah.
moves from time to time, so you really don't know where. That's all I wanted to ask because I wasn't sure. Like I said, my cousin said he saw him come there in there a couple. Maybe you weren't with him at the time, and maybe
Yeah,
it
he
was
could have
just.
been in there. Yeah. That was it. I worked. Like I said, I worked from 7 to 4. Then when I had my other ones, I would work until like 8 or 9. So that's
Okay. One other thing, Jimmy, that my cousin worked at Walmart's also the one at the near the Wyoming Valley Mall.
yes.
Okay, my cousin worked there also. So you had to walk that far from Kingston to the Wyoming Valley Mall.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a. Did you walk 309 at all, or how did you go? Did you get over the Street Bridge or the? I forget the
Oh
name
no,
of the
I went
road.
over the market and then went through town and then
Public
took the back
Square.
roads.
Okay, yeah, through
Yeah,
the Public
went through the
Square.
square and then took the back road.
Through
And
the height. You went up through the height.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Huh. Listen, like a couple of people said, run, Josh, run. You're gonna off in a better place. You're gonna look at. You're gonna look back at, and it was just a curve in the road, and everything should be
Yeah.
straightforward. You know what I mean? Curveballs, and we just
Hold on.
deal with it. But and hopefully
Yeah.
everything works out for you, Josh. Have a good night. Thanks, Don.
Yeah, Philip.
Oh, he hung
Hope we
up.
lost Josh. I don't know if he hung up or we lost him or what's going on.
Did you work tonight?
Yeah, I do. I work tonight.
Yeah, you're an hour behind. You're an hour behind. What is it? 11:30. You're 10:30 there, right?
Yeah, it's 10:30 here. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
be
Okay.
going in soon. So
All right. Well,
somebody's
have a good night,
there's Josh. He might call
Don. Take
back.
care.
Yeah. Stormy might have. Okay, yeah, call back in. Stormy might have to take over. Stormy or Sprinks or real soon. He's calling back in. Where's Stormy and Sprinks at when we need them? Oh, try again, Josh.
Okay. I went to turn down and hit the wrong button.
Oh, that's cool. There's Sprinks.
Okay.
Molly Toff never called. I don't think Molly Toff retained this. I know she got mad when Jimmy called into my scope, so I don't think she wants to be entertained by this. But she'd be more than welcome to come in if she wants to. I have no ill will towards her, but I know people wanted her to call in when Jimmy did, but she said she didn't want to be any part of it. So,
Hi, Josh. How are you?
Fine. How you doing?
Good.
Thank you.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, doing pretty good.
Are you happy to be back home?
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah. Listen, I just have one question, and I wanted to ask
Okay.
you there?
the
Uh-huh. Some of it was before I moved there, and a lot of it was the stuff that we ordered while I was there. Did for the house.
Jimmy has a lot of stuff. Very, some of us can't even afford. How you afford all of that stuff?
I don't know how much. I mean, yeah, we just set that there, and like I said, we would stuff that we needed, and then when we had the money, we would just go and pay for it. We'd get it and pay for it because a lot of it we got when I first got there because it was different things
There
that we
were,
needed.
but you guys had a full of furniture, appliances. Like you were not.
No, we didn't have that much furniture. The sofa he got from somebody. Um, he had the beds already from before. The appliances were already in the um in the apartment because the lady had left them from before. The tenant before she left all her stuff, and we really didn't have that much. I mean, we didn't really need that much stuff.
Really?
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Like he's selling Dyson vacuum cleaners and stuff on
Yeah.
Facebook for $40.
Yeah, from somebody in his family.
Wow. Someone in his family. So he his family that cared.
Him for a while. I mean, that's what he told me.
Wow. Unbelievable. And just to have all the Amazon boxes all
Well, yeah, we cleaned out because we were cleaning out the basement. Yeah, we had cleaned out the basement, got it all cleaned out, and we're gonna to fix everything else. We're gonna fix it all back and clean it all up.
And was Jimmy paranoid or not? Because he had a whole bunch of different that were the garage also, like things that you put inside your door, all kinds of Brinks paraphernalia. What was off with all of that?
Now we did have the bolt because where we lived was not a good place. Where we lived, we didn't. It was okay, but that's why we had that one for the door to block the door in case somebody tried.
Oh
And
my
then
goodness.
one of the locks was one we had ordered for the door because the one that the landlord had in there was not a very good lock on it. So that's what that was from. And then the other stuff,
Okay.
but yeah, but that's why we had some of the protection stuff. It was an unsavory place to stay. So,
Pretty safe in there then.
yeah, we did with that in there. I mean, it was still a little bit unsafe because I mean, going on outside that, but I mean, it was a little bit safer. Made you feel a little bit safer in the house. You're supposed to feel safer.
Do you see yourself going back there again?
Anytime soon, no. I don't know if I would. I would like to go back maybe one day, but just to visit maybe. But I don't see myself going back up there
Okay,
to.
Josh. Hey,
Uh-huh.
Josh, can we do? Hey, we're gonna. If you don't mind, can we take this over to Stormy's? If you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's go to Stormy's, guys, because I got to get going
Let's
pretty soon
go.
to work.
What's
All
up?
right, thanks,
Go.
guys. Josh, I really do appreciate it, and you're
Oh,
welcome to
you're
scope
welcome.
anytime. So let's all go to
All right.
Stormy's scope, guys.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
You too. I'm gonna hang up on you guys. Boop, boop.